Andrea Zambrano is Head of Legal and Corporate Affairs with Tecnoglass, a leading manufacturer of high-specification architectural glass and windows based in Colombia. She joins me to discuss the business's structure, its principles of quality and ethics, and its evolving governance and strategy. Tecnoglass is 3 companies in one. Tell me about your origins and vertical integration.
We started back in 1984 as a solar heater company. It was called Energía Solar and is still part of our structure today. In 1988, we went out of business because gas-producing companies were selling gas heaters way more cheaper than ours. So we had aluminum, we had glass, and we reinvented ourselves for the first time. We started fabricating and manufacturing in Colombia windows, and by 1994, we were selling approximately $50 million and thought that it was a very good opportunity to do some vertical integration and started our own transformation glass company, which is Tecnoglass. In 2007, we saw another business opportunity and started our extrusion plant. And we were doing the aluminum profiles for ourselves, the transformated glass for ourselves as well, and we were having a lot of cost efficiencies in our structure.
You have said that Tecnoglass lives quality in everything that you do. That's clearly true in your products, but what about your corporate ethics and your stakeholder relationships as well?
Certainly. Our vision has always been quality. As a Colombian company exporting to the US, quality control measures were more stringent for us. We were getting looked at with a magnifying glass, so that led us to be more strict with our quality procedures and the products that we were exporting. But our corporate ethics has never been in question. Our employees are our best and most important stakeholders. For them, we have certain benefits, and we have been working to surpass their expectations for 30 years. We have a university scholarship program for our employees and their children as well. We have a home grant for them to acquire new homes or to remodel their existing ones. We have Tecnoglass Foundation as well, which works with local communities to transform lives through school recycling programs and even infrastructure development. We recently donated a fire station, for example, to a local community.
You've been listed on NASDAQ since 2013. How has your transparency and governance changed over the years?
Since 2012, when we started the process of getting listed in NASDAQ, there was a lot of things that changed that were lived before in the culture, but that were not materialized or very formal. So what we started working on was a very strong, reliable, and replicable ethics and compliance program and strengthening our entity level controls. In that way, we're trying to generate is a culture where transparency comes in natural to all our employees. We have a code of conduct that is like our constitution, that it's trained to our employees, divulged to our suppliers and to our clients, and people have to actually know what they're capable of doing, what they're allowed to do, and what are the procedures to take this in place. We're training our employees, we work like an octopus with lots of hands, and that way we're trying to reach everybody from different angles and to make them live the culture of the company.
You put a real emphasis on reinvesting in the company to improve your products. What technologies are you exploring, and how has this strategy impacted your shareholder value?
Well, we have more than 30 years of track record of innovation and technology and investment in technology. We started tempering and laminating glass only, and today we have curved glass, which is a very exotic way of fabricating glass. We have hurricane-resistant windows, and recently we have a soft coat plant which produces low emissivity glass. So we reinvest in ourselves and we reinvent ourselves according to our client and the market's needs. The last couple of years, CapEx has been about $200 million in reinvestment. In 2015, we got a new solar tech plant which has these low emissivity glasses. We additionally finished the installation of 15,000 solar panels, which are generating 4.8 megawatts of energy for outer consumption. So we're there. We're reinvesting ourselves all the time, and we're trying to be avant-garde about it.
And what's Tecnoglass's strategy and ambition for the next 5 years?
Oh, we want it all. The global construction industry was valued in 2016 at $86 billion a year. We want to increase our market share in existing markets where we're currently selling. We had several recent acquisitions that has helped us permeate further the market in the United States. And we have established new branches in Latin America, We have a new branch in Bolivia, another one in Paraguay, and we opened offices last year in Italy as well. But we also want to expand into other markets. Global trends are different today, and we have to adapt to those global trends. So our research and development department is constantly trying to innovate high-end products that will grant end-to-end solutions to the construction industry. We're also always looking for M&A opportunities. They're always on the table. There are several opportunities in the market that might work that we're exploring right now, but we always think in the long run. We're here to stay.
Andrea, thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks for watching. Learn more at tecnoglass.com. And as always, for the latest international business insights from world finance, please subscribe.